Hey guys, it's Matt. Hey, I wanted to show you this. I wouldn't have ever believed this if I hadn't experienced it for myself, but this is the worst example of disk swapping hell I've ever seen. And I grew up playing every pirated Commodore 64 game that there was, so I knew what was out there. But let alone on the Amiga, since you've got more storage space per disk, you wouldn't have thought this would have been a problem. But again, this is the Amiga 500, just a stock system. And the game I'm going to play is one that I loved on the NES, and I was kind of excited to find out that there was a port for the Amiga 500, in addition to several others, including the Commodore 64, the ZX Spectrum, and a few others. But anyway, this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game by Ultra, the first Ninja Turtles game for NES. So I was expecting that playing it on the Amiga, of course the controls would be a bit gimp because it only has the one fire button. But I thought at least you get a little bit of a sound upgrade, because Amiga had great Scream Tracker music, and also of course it had 16-bit graphics. So I thought, oh, okay, better visuals. But here, let's take a look. I want to show you what it takes just to get the game going. So I'm going to insert the first disc. It's going to detect that the disc is inserted, and then we get a load. That's all right. So let's just watch. And just for reference, there are a total of 3 discs for this game, 3.5-inch floppy disks. Okay, so it wants to load disc 2. Let's do that. All right. That's reading disc 2 now. Okay, well that wasn't very long. Maybe this is the copy protection to make sure that you have a legitimate copy of the game before it lets you play it. So now it's going to go to disc 1, and we should be able to go to the title screen. Or not. Okay, let's go back to disc 2. Maybe the discs are bad. Maybe that's the problem, and it's stuck in a loop. Now let's see, maybe it'll work itself out. Oh, it looks like it's loading. Okay. Oh, good. Looks like we're... Oh, crap. Alright. It must be broke. It can't possibly be intended to work this way. Well, it sounds like it's trying to work. Huh. Very strange. Wow. So apparently that's the way it's supposed to work. Well, maybe that's again just an intricate copy protection scheme. Let's see what happens if we just try to play the game. All right. Oh, I forget. It's got this. It does have copy protection. I've got to go get this paper. And impossible to read. So this one's column I, row 16. That looks like that needs to be 8378. 8378. Oh, good. All right, let's just start a new game. Oh, of course. Here we go. Well, maybe it'll be alright. Let's just get into disc 2, and the game will start. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. So, if you're keeping count, that's 2 disc swaps after starting the game. Okay, it sounds like it's loading. Really? This is the 3rd disc swap, just to get to the starting level. Alright. 4th disc swap, just to get to the starting level. Finally. Well, the music's kind of nice. Oh wow, look at the choppy scrolling. That is not nice. Oh. There we go. Leonardo beat up the bad guy. Well, let's try going the first level here. Oh, really? Of course. Of course you want the second disc. One disc swap. Two disc swaps. Three disc swaps. Four disc swaps. Oh, wait. What happened? I thought we were going to play. Oh, what a tease. Alright. 5 disc swaps. Oh, okay. So for whatever reason wanted to open up the menu first thing. Well, let's go back. So we selected Donatello, naturally. And we have put the disc back in. 6 disc swaps, just to play this first sewer level. There we go. Wow, that is really bad. Wow, that is terrible choppy scrolling. The turtle graphics really don't look good at all. Honestly, they're sort of disproportionate. Nowhere near as nicely balanced as the NES original. The animation is actually worse. The frame rate is obviously terrible. So, to make up for having only one action button, the controls work like this. You tap the A button rapidly to attack, or you hold it down to jump. Which means doing any sort of combo controls is really not effective. Thankfully, I think the enemies have been nerfed somewhat to compensate. But this is really bad. Alright, let's go back to the overworld. I don't know what that was, a glitch. It wouldn't let me leave, and then it did. And we're back to disc swapping. There's one disc swap. Just to get back to the overworld. 2 disc swaps. You know the drill. 3 disc swaps. Four disc swaps. Finally. Alright. So it has taken me about 6 minutes to progress as far as I would have gotten in 30 seconds in the NES game. And I think that's enough. There's really no reason to draw this out. I don't think I'll ever play this again. I actually played the Commodore 64 version, a pirated copy, and it was fairly playable. It wasn't, you know, again, it was very weak graphically, but the controls at least worked alright. And there wasn't this horrific disc swapping. So I don't know what they were doing with the Amiga port, but this was obviously a huge fail, and is by far the worst example of disc swap hell I have ever seen. The end.